Well, we took a little bit of a break, and now we're heading to Alaska.
Hello and welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
We're full-time RVers. We do destination videos, tips and tricks, and all things RV. If that sounds like something you'd like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and come along on our journeys.
That's right, y'all. We're going to Alaska. So in our last episode, we were in South Carolina, and we just made a really quick trip from South Carolina to Washington. We just drove almost straight through, stopping just for the night. We didn't film anything on the way because we were in a hurry to get up here to help our daughter with some home repairs. And so that's all done now. We spent some time in Washington with family. We were there about 2 weeks, and now we're on our way up to Canada today.
Yeah.
I think we'll hopefully make it across the border today. We'll take you with us, and so y'all come on.
And in normal Washington State fashion, it's sending us out in the pouring down rain. Woohoo! We did get some decent weather here though. The first week was really nice, and then the second partial week has been cold and kind of rainy, but that's to be expected in springtime in Washington State for sure.
Yes, it is mid-May, or toward the end of May. It's actually the Friday starting Memorial Day weekend, so hopefully we don't run into too much traffic any more than normal here.
We're already behind on our plans because I wanted to be in Alaska for Memorial Day weekend because that's when everything opens up there.
Yes.
But we didn't quite make it.
Yeah, we had to help out our daughter. We actually saved her quite a bit of money, by the way. She was quoted between $3,000 to $18,000 to replace her shower tile and the drywall behind it. And the higher estimate was really scary. That was for if they found asbestos, but it had already been inspected, no asbestos. So he was able to do the job for about $300, for just under $300 to get all that done. So that is an amazing savings, and I know she's really grateful for that.
Last stop before we go international, guys. We are here in Sumas, Washington. We are just a few miles maybe from the border. I'm actually a little bit nervous. We haven't gone international in a few years, so this is going to be fun. What about you?
Yes, I am. We got the dog shots at Tractor Supply, and I'm a little concerned that what they gave me for proof of vaccination isn't going to cut it, but we'll have to see. And we cleaned out our fridge, gave his brother all the food except for the homemade dog food. I'm going to tell them about that. Hopefully they'll let us keep it, but probably not. I'll probably have to ditch that. We got some cash that we're going to change when we get across the border. And coming up a little bit, if you haven't seen our channel before and you don't have any idea who we are, we'll tell you a little bit about us on our way.
We've been in line here, guys, for about 10 minutes. As you can see, well, probably see, there are 4 lanes open. One says Nexus. Not exactly sure what that is. Some kind of pass or app probably that you can have to get through. So the line is moving just a little bit slow. So once we get through to the other side, we'll pick y'all back up and let you know how it went.
Well, we just made it through the border crossing, and it was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble with the vet records, like Allison thought. There was one that was just didn't have the information that the border agent thought it should have on it. But she took it anyway because it did say that they had the whatever shot she was looking
Rabies.
for. So yeah, she ask a bunch of questions, and you know they don't ask questions they don't know the answer to, so you better answer you know, truthfully. And we did, and it was pretty easy.
Yeah, last time we went up, when we went up together, they stopped. We were there for a couple of hours. They had to search our whole 36-foot travel trailer. This time they didn't even ask to go inside, so very easy. So we're going to stop at this Costco,
see if they have diesel.
and yeah, see if they have diesel and see what else we can find. Well, the sign here says hungry, and we are at Herbie's Drive-In, and look, I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's the end of the rainbow. It's raining, there's a rainbow, and it ends in Herbie's. So we're gonna go find that pot of gold.
Woo, I can't wait. Go in there and get some food and a pot of gold. I'm down. I don't know, it looks kind of bad behind us here, guys, but check this out. When we turn this way and you look behind us this direction, it's nice and sunny over there. That's the way we're heading though, right after this. So stay tuned. We'll see if we get out of this rain and into some good weather.
And not get run over by a semi.
Before we leave here, guys, I wanted to show you our digs for last night. You can see the RV, the camper behind us there, and look at the view there. There's some really nice painted rocks here.
We're here at Northern Experience RV Park, just south of Prince George in British Columbia. And we had gone into town last night for some Boston pizza. If you don't know that, that's a Canadian pizza chain, and they have all kinds of stuff. They even have some healthy options. And so we chose this campground because it had some great reviews, and it's a pretty neat little place. And I think it was about $50 US for the night, so 50 Canadian. And I think it came to about $37 US. And they do have a laundry facility. That was our main reason for going to the campground, was to use the laundry. And we had a great night, and we're ready to hit the road. As you can see, it's a rainy day.
Yeah, it rained on us on and off all day yesterday and the day before. So since we left Washington State, it's we've had rain, not constant, but on and off the whole time. And this is day 3 now, right?
Oh,
yeah. I think this is day 3 through Canada. So here we go, guys. Let's go.
All right, here's the office here at Northern Experience RV Park, and that's where we checked in, and they gave us site number 2, which I'll show you in just a moment. There's a little pavilion. I've got to take you down and show you the cool little restrooms. There's our site number 2. I'll give you a tour of that. But next we're going to see this unique restroom. The man in the office said, make sure to check out the restroom. It's very unique. It is, he called it a sea crate, and I have no idea what that is, but we figured it is Canadian for shipping container. So I will take you over here. You can see that there's a little shipping or a little seating area there, and The restrooms and showers are in this sea crate, shipping container. I'll take you inside. Okay, this is the handicap restroom, and you can see it's very clean. It smells like it's just been cleaned too. And that's the shower, handicap accessible, and the shower takes loonies, so each Canadian dollar adds 3 minutes of shower. And we are here in late May, and you can see that there are lots of open spots right now. It is actually Memorial Day weekend, so you can see that there are lots of open spots for travelers. I don't know if it fills up during the summer or not, but it's a very nice place. The building right over there is the laundromat, and there are a couple more restrooms over there, and then there's the garbage bins. And here's our site number 2. We're about to take off, but first let me show you. In the back here, there's, I think, a horse pasture. We haven't seen any horses, but I was calling to try and get them to come over, but I didn't see them, so they must not be there right now. But this is full hookups, and we have a 30 amp site, and now we're gonna get on the road. All right, now we're gonna load up the dogs. We gotta get them out of here. Come on, Xanadu, you ready to go? Ready to go? All right, Xanadu and Harry, go get in the truck. I have the door open, they're gonna run right up to it. Normally I'd put their leash on, but they go straight to the truck. Come here, Diddles. And you can see we've got these seat belt straps, so they're gonna be buckled in. They've got a nice cushy seat, and they're ready for the ride. We stopped at this Esso station in Prince George to fill up. We were at about a quarter of a tank, and so we got all filled up, and we were gonna get some Tim Hortons. If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, we're gonna show you. But this location is kind of wiped out. It's not a sit-down Tim Hortons. Somebody's been here before us, so we're gonna go down the road. There's another one. Everyone says that we need to go to Tim Hortons, so we're gonna give it a try. This is like the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada, I'm guessing, from what I've heard, and they're supposed to have really good coffee.
Let's go see.
Well, we're back in the truck. We had Tim Hortons, and I'll say the donuts are very good. Well, the cake one was kind of hard. My favorite was like the sour cream old fashioned. That was really good. I wanted more, but moderation is key, y'all.
Yeah, it was okay. The coffee was just on the okay range. Nothing super spectacular. It's a normal, I guess, bakery.
Yeah, about the coffee, it was like, I think it's good, but I make my coffee really strong, and he likes the coffee really strong. So it wasn't that. It was like he said it's like a seltzer water of coffee where there's not a whole lot of flavor, and it's not very strong, but it's hot and good. And the bathrooms, y'all, that was a mess. Just needed paper cleaned up. It looks like somebody was sitting in the bathroom eating donuts and putting the wrappers on the sink. That's really weird. I was wrong about it being Canada's Dunkin' Donuts, because they do have a lot more than just donuts. They have pizza and salads and wraps and
sandwiches,
all kinds of stuff in there. So I would definitely go back.
We didn't try any of that other stuff, the pizzas or sandwiches or anything, but yeah, definitely you can get them in there for sure. I wouldn't mind going back.
Yeah,
I'd like to try one of their sandwiches maybe sometime.
With an old fashioned on top. All right, we're getting back on the road now. We've had quite a few new subscribers lately, so we're just going to tell you a little bit about who we are, and we'll start with this guy.
Well, I'm originally from Washington State. I left there in '91 and joined the Marine Corps. I met her shortly after that, and we've been married ever since. We got married in '92. While I was in the Marine Corps, we went back and forth between Okinawa and Yuma, Arizona, pretty much. That's where I was stationed. So that's where her and our kids came back and forth to. And in 2020, I retired from the Department of Defense from Okinawa, Japan, and we moved back here to the U.S., and we've been full-time RVing ever since. We started in a 43-foot Momentum, a toy hauler. We were in that for about 3 years, and now we are in the Host Cascade that we have now.
And I'm Allison. You can call me Ginger. That's why. And I'm originally from Texas. Well, I was born in North Carolina, but my parents had just moved there for a short time, so I was raised in Texas. And like he said, you know, we met and did all that he said. And we do have 4 children. They're grown, and we have 2 grandbabies. And I got my degree in special education, and I'm not using that since we're traveling. I was going to teach on the road online, but I found a different passion. I found a program on which I'd lost 114 pounds and became a health coach, and now I've helped over 60 people so far with their health journey. So if you're interested in that, you can find out more by emailing us here. But the reason that we started full-timing RV, we were in Japan, and we were looking to retire in Asia because we love traveling. We just wanted to travel all over Asia. It's I'd go back in a heartbeat. But we decided that during 2020 we were looking for a place, and then you know what happened, so we couldn't travel anymore. So we thought, well, we've got kids on both coasts and down in Texas on the Gulf, so we might as well do the full-time RV thing. We'd had RVs before and really enjoyed living tiny like that. So here we are, from the big 5th wheel to the teeny tiny truck camper. And so that's just a little bit about us, and we'd love to get to know you. If you ever see us on the road anywhere, say hi. We'd love to meet you, and come on along with us. Don't
forget about the dogs.
And we have 2 little doggies that travel with us. We have Harry, Prince Harry. He's a Chinese crested hairless, 10 years old, and Xanadu is our kind of new addition. She's been with us 2 years old. She's also a Chinese crested, but she's called a hairy hairless. She has just a little bit more hair, kind of a lot more hair than Harry. But yeah, those are our pets that travel with us, and they're in their pajamas now because we're in Canada and it's chilly, and we're on the way to Alaska, so kind of a bit of torture for them, but yeah. That's our family. When I'm not looking out the window at the beautiful scenery here, I am looking down at the milepost. This is our planner for Alaska. Besides the internet research and the YouTube research that we've done, this is a great to have. It tells you mile by mile or kilometer by kilometer what there is to see, where there is to stop, where there's gas, where there's campgrounds. It is an essential tool for your travels. Well, this is bear number, what, 4, 3?
4.
4 that we've seen. The first one we saw was up in a tree, way up in a tree, and then he saw one that I didn't see, and then we just saw one back there that was injured, and now there's this guy just munching away happily. This is our dog's first bear sighting too.
Oh, he's got a nice little white blaze under his chin. Very cool. All the bears we've seen so far have been black bears. So, yeah, very cool. Looking forward to seeing a grizzly or a big brown bear, but we'll have to wait until that happens. Hopefully you're able to hear us over the dogs. They're freaking out. They both see it right now.
Oh boy.
He or she doesn't seem deterred at all by us watching.
So for the wildlife count so far, this is day 3, and
day 3 in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada, and so that was 4 bear. We've seen some eagles and a couple of other birds. Go ahead.
2 deer. Both of them were. There's another bear right there.
Oh.
2 deer. Both of them were mule deer.
I'm gonna flip this around. Yeah.
This must be the bear corridor right here. Another beautiful black bear.
Yes. Oh, it was shy. It went into the woods. So the deer.
Yeah, 2 deer. One was a little buck, and it was going across the road, and the other one was a doe, and it was just doing her thing on the other side of the road. And what else? Anything else?
2 moose, but they were kind of taking a stiff nap on the side of the road. Pretty sad. I think they were both cows.
Unfortunately roadkill. Yeah, I think they were both cows, and both had been hit by some type of vehicle. But man, we've seen a lot of bear just today, right in this little area. 3 bear within probably 4 miles or so, 4 or 5 miles of each other.
Yeah, that first bear that we got on film was injured. You could tell it had a leg injury. It was hobbling along. I wonder if it got in a trap or what happened.
Front left, it was holding it kind of funny like this a little bit.
Yeah. Watch out for wildlife. There's a lot of it here.
The last time we came up in 2009, we saw herds of bison right on the sides of the road, but we'll see. That'd be nice to see and get on video for you guys, but stick with us, guys. We're going to see, I'm pretty sure, a lot more wildlife this summer. We're going all the way to Alaska. We're going to do all kinds of stuff in Alaska, so we'll definitely see some live moves. Hopefully we'll get some on camera for you guys.
Yes, and we're going to eat a reindeer.
Well, there's our first few days heading up to the Alcan, guys. We haven't made it to the Alcan yet, but hint, look in the background there, we're very close.
And currently there is a wildfire they've been battling for a while. I think they've gotten it under control. The latest word is that they're gonna give a new word in the morning, Monday morning, the 27th of May, to announce that it's open. And so in the meantime, I think we're gonna head over and check out Alberta for a couple of nights. So we'll bring you that and then on to Alaska.
Yep, we went into the visitor center here, and they kind of suggested to give it a couple of days, let all the residents get back in and everything. If you don't know, it's been closed. The Alcan has been closed for a while, I guess, due to mudslides and some wildfires, but it's supposed to open back up again tomorrow. So we're gonna go ahead and take a couple of days in the area, and maybe we'll bring you a whole nother video of just this area. We'll see. But as always, guys, Semper Fi.
And God bless.
And